Hi guys, it's me, the producer of Sincerity, Crisis. I just wanted to let you fans know that I'm so sorry that I fucked up the audio for this episode. While we were recording the episode on my computer, I started browsing Google Earth, which caused my computer to crash. And I'm really sorry about this, and I'm being punished, rest assured. Isabella took away my mattress privileges, and Tucker sat on me for a while. Again, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Sincerity, crisis.
Hey guys, welcome back to our show. I'm Isabella,
It's me, Tucker.
and we've been having a great weekend, fun in the sun. I feel like this is the first weekend I've been outside.
It is so nice. I thought I was gonna miss good LA spring while I was gone, but no, it's
It
here.
was cold for 2 weeks, rainy, but now it's back.
It's
Sun.
gorgeous. Actually, driving back into the valley, it was it's the greenest I've ever seen it. It must have been
It's
raining.
because it rained so much.
Rained.
Remember, there was literally a flash flood in
Oh,
February or
yeah,
March or
that's true.
something. And me and Tucker both. Me and Tucker both got caught outside.
Oh, yeah, it
And
was
we
so
came home.
bad.
This is when Tucker was living at my house. And we came home at the same time, and we were drenched. The street was flooded.
It was a whole
I
river.
got out of the car and my shoes were underwater.
Well, we're watching on Instagram later that day. Shops on Melrose were flooded, foot of water in the shop.
It was ridiculous. Well, I have a little backyard alley thing, and it's 2 feet up from the ground, and it was almost up to where the door was. I was getting scared my apartment was gonna get flooded.
Do you have flood insurance?
I don't think they do that in LA.
Oh, well, they're trying to change it now with
No
fire
fire
insurance. I
insurance.
know,
That's
it's messed up. Really, really messed up.
We have this photo. Wait, we should insert the video that we took. We were both wearing all pink that day, and we came home and we were
Oh, we
so
did document. Yes, yeah, no, we'll have to insert the video. But I mean, it was torrential rain.
I was shocked. Wasn't expecting it. I actually wore a cute fit that day, and I was pissed.
It
To
was
work.
bad. It was bad. It was bad. But we both got caught in the same rain. Had to run through. Our shoes were soaked. But it's made for a very green
Yes.
spring, which I think works
Green
out.
Valleys. First spring in LA. So exciting.
Oh wow, it really is our first spring in LA.
First end of the winter. We moved to the beginning of the year. So
Yeah.
yes.
It's been gorgeous. It's been lovely.
We went and did yoga. We swam in the pool.
We did swim in the pool. I have to insert the photos that Isabella took of me in my Finding Nemo cap. It was epic. And then, oof, damn. We were.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend's mom was taking really good care of us.
Love her.
Love her.
Love her. There's a darker undertone to the weekend. That is
It was a really good weekend. It was fun, but there was something wrong. Because when did it start? I guess officially.
So the curse happened last week when I opened my little backyard door, and this is when boyfriend and Tucker were both gone.
Oh yeah. So she's suffering.
And
That's
I-
the context.
I see these creepy little napkins with brown on them, and I fear I already could assume what it was, so I didn't investigate any further. I'm nope, not dealing with this. I didn't even take out the trash because there's an alley, and there's the back door, and then there's a fence right here, but there's a dumpster on the other side of the fence. So I can take out my trash and open that gate right there. No, just leave the trash outside. I can't even deal with it. Then I noticed there's more napkins, more
With
of them. And I'm did
unidentifiable
someone
brown.
yeah. And I wasn't gonna get any closer for fear of the inevitable. I'm did someone throw these over the fence or something? It's a 12-foot fence there, with spikes.
It is
Especially
pretty
in
tall.
LA. So boyfriend comes over and I'm boyfriend, please, remove the creepy napkins. I don't even care if it was chocolate or something. No, it was. So he's gonna take out the trash. Whoa, it's kind of gorgeous.
It
It's really
is.
He's gonna take out the trash, and he opens that door that goes close to the dumpster right there. And there was a discovery made. There was literally a human log sitting right there on the other side of the fence. But the thing is, I guess there's like a 6-inch gap between the bottom of the ground and the bottom of the fence. Because I think the napkins just like blew underneath the fence with the wind. But I literally was standing like as far back in the kitchen as I could to like see through the door. I only saw like a glimpse of it in the dead of the night. I was like, even boyfriend was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I'm gonna have to get this tomorrow. So he removed the napkins. But then the next day he puts on like gloves, puts like plastic bags over the gloves, removes it, and yes, it was a human turd, a human shit. And you know what? I feel bad for whoever was in dire straits in the alley and took a shot behind the dumpster. But damn, why the fucking napkins have to blow into my backyard? Like, that is so...
It is crazy to think that
City slicker life.
you take a dump right in front of the dumpster. You have like the ability and
It's,
the
like, behind the
facilities
dumpster.
behind the dumpsters
So you can move
to
it.
then wipe. Why not then throw the wipes into the dumpster right there if you're gonna be
Or, like,
civilized about the
open
shit you're
scoop,
taking?
like...
Yeah, at least that. Pick up after your dog.
It wasn't a dog one. It
Yeah, are we sure it was human excrement?
it was like this big. It was a full-on log.
It was funny because the first time you were telling me this story, you did like express empathy, and it's because we both know that there are times where you're not always able to go where you want to go, and
Yeah.
the poop is knocking.
There's been times I've been in New York and literally couldn't find a bathroom. It's like, I'm gonna
Ooh.
shit myself.
New York is different.
The prettiest girls you know have bubble guts.
On bubble guts, and it's bad. I used to make fun of people for having IBS because it just didn't make sense in my brain because I had never been an IBS warrior.
Never had an IBS attack.
I never had an IBS attack, and I'm just like, come on, like, you really just shit
Tucker's
yourself.
like, come on, you can't control, you can't clench think.
Yeah, exactly. My back door is so tight. Like, there's no way I'm thinking. Like, I have my root chakra is so well channeled.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. To my mind and heart that like I just don't. I'm like, how
It's locked.
It's
Actually,
locked.
it's not.
Yeah,
locked,
what is
it's
it? That
locked.
is the
Your
verbiage.
root chakra is
I learned
locked.
that in yoga, guys. It was the first time I ever did yoga. Was this week. I mean, I've done it before, but never like a full yoga
Tucker
thing.
can't take nothing seriously. He's like trying not to laugh. They had us do this like half pigeon, grab the toe, put the leg out, and Tucker's afraid of feet.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I-
I should never have laid my mat down next to Isabella's because you have to understand the person that was giving us the yoga, they were giving us the yoga. Like it was like
serious.
we did affirmations, we spread ourselves with Indonesian rose water.
It was
Like
beautiful. I've
it-
taken like yoga classes. Like I like yoga, but I think it's a chance to like. I wasn't even meaning, but my foot's like up in Tucker's face, and he starts like laughing. But we had to do this like pose, where it's a warrior pose, but your knees are turned in. Well, I think Tucker's were just turned in because he's like fucking goose-legged, knock-kneed. Sorry. And you have your hands up, and then she's like, do like a lion's breath.
a lion's breath. Which
So
she's
Tucker's
playing.
like,
Oh, and your eyes are closed. It's like breathe in with your nose.
and we had Tucker's facing the
And
right
then
the
breathe
wrong
out,
way.
but have your tongue all the way out. And she's like, this is so just detoxifying.
But Tucker's facing me, and we're like 2 feet apart. So I'm thinking Tucker's gonna like open his eyes and laugh, but no.
I'm
And
trying
I
to
was
take
doing
yoga
really
so
hard to make
seriously.
him laugh, and the yoga girl was like, "Good job, Isabella. Great breath."
Great breath. But we're seriously like, Chad, do not clip that. You gotta put that behind a paywall. We're blurring that.
Anyway,
The
but
demonstration.
what we're not letting on is that ever since the poop curse struck the clock at 12 last week,
When she got hit with the poop voodoo in the alley.
the voodoo,
Voodoo, voodoo.
doo-doo, voodoo, voodoo.
It's true, that's what happened, bro. She's been plagued.
I have had intermittent poop explosions. Guys, and please, have some empathy for me, okay? I'm a funny girl. And I was raised in a home where my mom was like, girls are not allowed to fart, even though my mom would be blowing it up. Sorry, Mom. Got that. Just kidding.
No, her kitchen is a poop stray.
She got those DeLuca guts, man. I wish I could tell some of her stories, but hell no, she'd kill me. Tucker knows them. But, it's like coat the bull level. That's all I'll say.
Oh my goodness.
It's like serious. So I like.
It's serious, and you have to understand, Isabella and I, we're on like a sibling level where it's like, sometimes we take such a massive shit, I'm like, I gotta take a picture of this shit.
And my siblings do that. I'm always like, ew, blocked. And you know, I will try to like keep this on the D-low with my BF, but like when Tucker's there, sorry, it just goes out the window. Like,
It's just funny.
Tucker's our third, but
I am the relationship third, and poop is really, really funny to me. I was
jokes.
raised in a very poop positive home, a very fart positive home. It's just true.
it's like
Like,
net positive, but it's
but it was always funny to me because, like I said, I never had like a poop attack. I was never like a pants shitter. I was a vomiter in elementary school. We'll have to get into that one episode. But I was never a pooper. I was
But-
never the poop bandit.
Before we get to your poop, I was fighting demons in that yoga.
Oh yeah, back to the yoga.
Dude, we're getting in the car and I'm like bringing a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, before we even get, like, we're leaving to go up to boyfriend's neighborhood to do yoga.
We were like literally locking the door, leaving. Like, drop all my bags and run in the house.
We couldn't even leave the house. She had to have an episode. She had an episode. Not had to have. She had one.
And
What happened to
literally
her?
that night before too, I was waking up every 2 hours. Like I wish I wasn't plagued with these demons. Literally the curse.
Poop
got
explosion.
me.
Exactly. And that's the
I'm
first...
trying to be modest about it, okay? I'm trying to be low key.
Modest.
But it's just a little too funny because, you know, like it follows, poop follows.
Poop follows.
Because we get to the yoga and I'm already like gripping the car.
Gripping the seats on the drive.
Like,
And of course he's like driving us to the wrong house like 40 times over. Isabella's like starting to like shake.
Yeah, we get there, we literally walk in the house, and somehow from the 30 steps from the car to the house, I have stepped in dog poop. I stepped in dog shit because I
And
looked
dragged
down.
it into the yogi's home.
I had waffle stomped it, man. Like, it was like squeezing out the side of my shoe and stuck.
And then so we're in the backyard.
I'm like walking in the background, I'm like, Tucker, I stepped in dog poop. Tucker. And he didn't hear me, so I say it again. I'm like, Tucker, I stepped in dog poop. So I was like, help! Help me! Help!
Wait, had you pooped in the house yet?
No!
Okay. So,
I was on like emergency time. Like,
so then she
but
gets
you
distracted.
could smelt in this place.
So then we're in this yogi's backyard. She has to use the hose.
Because it's like in the crevices. It's
Because
like,
I mean, she waffle stomped that shit.
and I'm like, help! Like I'm like, where's the hose? I have to tell this girl. She's like, surely not in my yard. I'm like, I don't know. Like we couldn't even find the evidence of where it had been.
I think
And if it was before getting in the car,
you're
we
the
would
poop
smelled it.
magnet. All poop that was near you like came to you. There would have been
I'm
any
poop
love.
mafia.
Poop mafia.
I'm the poop magnate.
J Poop Mafia. That's you.
Oh.
So she has to hose off the shoe.
Hosing off the shoe, it's literally like, luckily they have the handles that you can squeeze and it like is a jet. So yeah, I'm really holding back from like,
That's
spraying
wrong.
Tucker with the hose.
But
So then I go to I have my emergency before and then we're like doing downward dog, we're like in child's pose.
very
And
compromising positions for a
clenching
loaded
sphinced.
gun.
I'm clenching sphincted. And I literally like disappear in the middle of it.
There's just a portion. We're in the middle of the guided yoga meditation. She doesn't say
I don't even know where the.
She's
Oh no, I don't think I had gone yet because didn't know where the
Yeah, you hadn't
bathroom
gone
was. Okay, I couldn't even have my emergency because like I stepped in the dog
The
shit.
poop.
And I was like, of course it just fucking happened to me. It's the shit cherry on my shit
She
pie.
doesn't say anything in the yoga. She just stands up, leaves, go in the
I'm
house.
looking for the bathroom.
Doesn't even know where it is.
No. Like, I'll find it. It can't
But I
be that
mean,
hard.
what's the actual like T-minus countdown you have from when you feel it to when you have to
That's
go?
why we had already gotten into the flow, and I was like holding it. And I
Oh,
was
she
like,
was getting into the
and
flow.
we're doing all these
right.
stretches, and we had just woke up, so it's like the bubbles are churning. Like, I can feel them. Like, I was getting scared.
And it was pretty like, I don't know if that was intense yoga for you, but there were portions where my legs started to shake. I'm
I
like,
saw
"Damn."
your chicken legs
I'm like,
shaking.
whoa, this is a lot. So that
Yeah, I got
pressure
those left
would not have
quads.
been.
No, I disappeared. And Tucker was being mean to me. He was gonna be like, wait, guys, I think we should wait for her to come back.
It took like everything in my power to be like, no, Isabella really wanted to hit this next flow state or whatever it is. So like, let's wait for her because I
we've
knew
been
she was
gone
gonna
for
be.
like more than 5 minutes. Like, it was probably closer to 10. Like,
And then when I've been like, whoa, dude, you said you only had to go number 1. What happened in there?
you're such a jackass. Guys, this is embarrassing for me to admit, but it's just too funny. Like, I'm doing this for comedy's sake. You're fucking welcome.
Well, it's like now I get it. Most people have had an IBS attack.
Well, I'm
They
still
did
having
it.
them. I don't know what the fuck is up because the curse is still
The
upon me.
poop curse.
Like, I might have to run in the middle of this. Like, and right before we recorded, I was like,
that is true.
because I was telling Tucker, it was one of those, like, this is happening to me still this week where I was at my friend's house, and I was like, it was like a take off the shirt, take off the shoes, take off the socks vibe.
Because I had also never heard that until a friend told me when I was like 18 or something. He's like, oh no, like this, it was one of those ones where you had to take everything off. I'm like, I have never pooped.
I don't
Where I had
understand.
to remove an
haven't
article of
had
clothes.
that. Like, I guess I have GI tract issues, but like, it's like you got the cold sweats. Like, you're so nauseous, you can't even look at your phone. That's when you know it's bad.
I have a lot of health ailments. Digestion, my GI tract is not one
Well,
of them. Thank
Tucker-
you, Jesus
Me and
Christ.
Tucker, this is like 3 years ago, we went to San Diego on a trip, and it was like a week long, and Tucker didn't even shit the whole time.
I didn't poop once. And here's the thing, that's not even funny to me. I'm just laughing because you're laughing. I do that every time I travel away from home.
Because it's like, when you get home, you suddenly have to like take a deuce.
And sometimes
Because
I'll
you're,
poop
like,
on the airplane
it
on the way back.
relaxes.
But like I hardly poop on vacation. And if I poop, it's like a little rabbit
Dude, I
ones.
can go anywhere in public. It's usually an emergency.
I do not be pooping like
I'm
that.
pooping on the clock at work.
Okay, I will definitely poop on the clock.
Dude, it's like,
That has never
as soon as I
been
wake
done.
up and eat, it's like, I got 30 minutes before the first one hit. Well, I usually already had one. Sorry, this is so TMI.
Yeah,
Guys,
why?
please.
The way we were literally like, this is gonna be the poop-isode.
The poop episode. The poop cast.
The poop-cast. The poop-cast.
It's because okay, it's gross, it's crass, I know it, but everyone's got a story close to their heart.
Everyone shit or shits.
Wow. Shit or be shitted.
Shit or be shitting. And that's just the truth. Like, you can say yours doesn't. Like, mine doesn't even do it that often, you know? Like, I can go a whole week, but it's still, when it needs to get down, it gets
concerned
down.
for Tucker. I was like, you need to take a fiber supplement or something.
No, I don't, and I've never had constipation.
Even as a kid, I did. I'm like
No.
drinking apple juice on the toy.
I'm airing out. My sister had her appendix out, and she had really bad constipation after
Dude,
that.
my sister was like
I was
12.
talking about our sister's boobs. This is fucked up.
I know I can dog on my sister, but not. I'm like 18. I'm a senior in high school, and like taking the AP test or something, and my sister's like blowing up my phone because she's at the junior high next door. And she's like, I need you to like pick me up and take me home, like please, please. Like she was like, my appendix is gonna rupture.
Oh.
And so we pick her up, and my mom takes her to the doctor, and it just turned out she had such bad constipation.
She thought it was an appendicitis.
And she was like, oh yeah, I guess I haven't pooped for like days.
Oh.
Like, oh, you didn't notice? Or like, you didn't. I remember it was like Christmas time too.
That is so funny. It was so.
She, like,
If it's up,
actually,
it's
and, you know,
stuck.
I wasn't a go to the doctor type family, so it was like so
was
bad
serious.
that like, and that she was getting trolled and dunked on left and right by my dad and stuff.
For needing to get an x-ray because she had so much poop in her butt. Sorry.
Butt full of poop.
Butt full of poop. My butt must be full of poop because I don't even poop sometimes every day.
Really?
Like, people that talk about, like, that they poop, like, multiple times a day, I'm like, that sounds like it's a
getting
poop
a little
curse.
much.
I don't think I want that.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, so we do the yoga this same day. We do the yoga. I'm fighting through it. It's like a don't trust a fart type vibe.
And it's honestly a miracle you only had one, like, moment of absence.
It was scary. Like,
Where you had to take care
after,
of business.
and it'll come in waves. It'll be like, when it was convenient, it wasn't coming. But then as soon as we, like, get in the car and we're driving away, we have to, like, make an emergency pit stop at the coffee shop. It's like the white chick scene where I'm like, move, bitch!
Yeah, no, we literally double parked in the parking lot because, like, there wasn't time to be
I
in the
was like,
line.
guys, please, pull up. And as soon as I run in the bathroom, this old lady's like banging on the door.
Oh, yeah, she was mad. Did you...
I was only in there for a little bit too.
Yeah, that is what's impressive. Like, these episodes are
Well,
quick.
these recent ones are like, it's just like a little bit. It's gotta come immediately. Guys, help! Like, I've been eating my burger. Like, I don't know. So, like, then we're swimming later in the pool.
Oh, yes,
And-
yes. It was so awesome. It was so epic.
This was a moment where fate, you know, like, it's someone that could, like get those videos where someone almost gets hit by a car, but, like, if they had reacted in the time that they saw it, they might have, like, moved into harm's way.
It could have been Final Destination.
I'm swimming in the pool, and literally, like, less than a foot in front of my face, a bird poop.
And then that's when I was like, okay, it's poop follows. Like, seriously, because this is crazy.
It's, like, lands right in the pool, like, right by my head. It's, like, disseminating into the pool. And it was so fast, too, that I was like, did I do that?
Did I?
Did I do that? Urcomania. But I heard this bird be like, "Meow, ah." And I'm like, no way. Like,
poop.
if
You
a
almost
bird
got
had
slime,
pooped on my
bro.
head, I think Tucker would crown that like the best day in history.
Yes. That's my twin.
That's your 9/11.
Yeah, that would be the
The dog poop on the shoe was the first
Yeah,
hour.
that was the first
The
hour.
toilet was the World Trade.
Wait,
The bird poop was the second tower.
Wait, okay, yeah. And then what's the one out in the alley? The Pentagon? That was the OG?
Sure.
Actually, no, the bird poop one was the plane that the people stopped and it crashed in the field.
Bruh.
Stuff. When I was learning about 9/11 in elementary school, they told us about that story because they're like, these people, they stopped them. So for like 4 years straight, I thought 9/11 got stopped. And then it's like, in what grade did they show you the video of 9/11? I think mine was 4th grade.
Dude, it was young because I was like
Young.
crying at school.
Really young. And they're like,
They showed videos of like the firefighters in the building.
my 4th grade teacher's like, watch the video. You're gonna see the people jump out the windows and think there's no one catching them. You're like,
Dude, that has
what?
to be some sort of sick American propaganda.
It is just, it's disgusting. But then I'm like, wait, what the?
Tucker
What?
found
It
that
happened?
out.
Wait, I'm like, I thought we saw this.
I was like gonna convince my sister when she was young that dinosaurs were real.
Oh my gosh.
And then she got older and she's so fucking
So
pissed.
mad.
She's still mad about it.
No,
I'm like,
the-
come on, man. I was like 11. Like,
It is actually a really damn shame that like I'm so close in age to both of my siblings because I wasn't able to. I couldn't do like trolling to like a really young sibling where
I
they just would
remember-
believe stuff.
No, there was a point where he like gained sentience. He was like, "Why am I doing all this for you?" So now he's had like, what's it called? The opposition. He's like had oppositional defiance against me his whole life after he realized. Because I used to be like, "Go get this for me." He'd be like, "Yes," and then he stopped. And it was the worst day of my life.
Yeah, when you realize.
Now they don't even want to do shit for me. They're lazy. Me too, though. I got from a lazy family.
But it makes the perfect dynamic that Isabella's an older sister and that I'm a middle child. Because, like, it's the perfect, like, I'm a nitpicky.
Even though Tucker's 10 years older than me, it's like,
I can still be a middle child.
yeah, he pushes my buttons like no other.
It's awesome.
There's times where Tucker's pushed me to points of snapping. We have sort of a, you're like Christian Walker and I'm like HRH election.
Okay, you're like George W. and I'm like Dick Cheney.
I don't know shit about Dick Cheney.
Wait, no, actually, I'm Al Gore.
Before my time.
I'm Al
'cause
Gore.
I'm not a millennial like you.
I remember. I voted for Al Gore in Florida, so I was really sad when Bush won it.
Dude, I swear they taught me American history up until the 80s, and then like between the 90s to the like 2010s before I was sentient.
Well, no,
I do not even know.
Think
what
about it.
happened.
It's because school was
Do not
always
tell you about the
behind, so
Iraq
like you
War.
never got to like
I didn't know
the
about the-
latest chapters.
Until like I'm a teenager and I'm like 16 or 17. I'm like, wait, what? We did what?
Yeah. Wait. The Patriot Act says what?
Murder. But no, Tucker pushes my buttons so badly that like there are times. Oh, and whether I react or don't react, he's still getting the same amount of fucking pleasure out of it. You sick fuck.
It's awesome.
It's actually horrible. Like it's like torturous, cause like I won't react, and like I'm not feeding into it. I'm not giving him that reaction, and then he just keeps doing it even more until I break.
They say
and-
if you do what you love, it never feels like coming into work.
You clocking in to the twerk factory.
Twerk factory. It's true.
Because there are times where I have been so close to physical violence.
She's almost OJ'd me. I'm not gonna lie. And I'll say that glove would fit. Like absolutely.
No, I would put it in some water and shrink it. Just like he did, or whatever the fuck. See, Officer, it doesn't fit. No. There have been times where I've come close to physical violence, and I've had to talk myself off the ledge. Because, in a way, if I had actually, like, punched. I got nervous.
Oh, you got neighbors.
There have been times where I've been so close to like punching Tucker, or like slapping him or clawing him or something, but I have to like walk it back because I know it would be really embarrassing. Because Tucker would never hit me. I don't know. I think he's for violence against women. Just kidding.
I'm gonna
He's
go on
against
record and say.
verbal violence. But no, because me and my siblings hit each other. Maybe not as well. I don't know. As adults, it's happened.
What? Okay, that is funny. I've not fought with my siblings since, I don't know, probably since I left
Well,
the
my
house.
siblings are both younger. Your siblings
are
are both
younger.
married, so it's different. You're
Married.
like 30 also.
And like, yeah, it's just a different dynamic.
But no. Tucker, he just gets joy out of pissing me off, but like, I can verbally abuse him and he thinks it's funny.
It's a good dynamic.
So I get out all the lashings, and I don't. None of it goes toward my boyfriend. I'm only sweet to him.
That does make you HRH because like you just have to have your outburst.
Yeah. And Tucker just thinks it's so funny. Me and Tucker were like coming up with like the worst insults. We're like, "You garbage whore, you fucked half in New York," like Real Housewives. And then he's like dumpster slut, and then we were trying to prompt my boyfriend to
Dumpster
be
slut
really
is
mean
so
to Tucker, and he's like cooking on it. He's like, "Come on," we're like, "Come on, hit him!" Like, say something really mean to Tucker. Like, you can say the word if you want. He would never. But we're like pushing him.
You could say the white slur, cracker.
No comment. And he's like, he's like gearing up to what he's gonna say. He's like, you're gay.
He said the word.
I gotta thought of a different 3-letter word. Honey.
Stop. That reminds me of when I was talking about with my friend when I was in Utah.
Oh.
Yes. So when I was in Utah, I realized I was there at the same time that one of my friends from Alabama was out there that I hadn't seen in, I don't know, maybe 2 years. Actually, it was maybe even more than 2 years.
Because context, Tucker's from Alabama.
I'm from Alabama.
Yee!
And so she was one of these friends that like we like see each other maybe like once a year and like, but we'll forever be friends and it's like no time has passed, which is nice. And we had a lot to catch up on. She had a lot of like personal changes in her life. And apparently I had a lot of personal changes in my life too. She's just asking me, she's like, "So what have you been doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm in LA, got a new job, yada, 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 finally graduating. It's so awesome." She's like, "Have you been like seeing anyone?" I'm like, "No, I mean, not like really. I was kind of like talking to this one dude who actually had a boat, which was kind of fun because I got to go out on a boat." She like stops me and she's like, "A guy?" you're a singing guy. And I'm like, yes. Yeah. Did you not know that? And she's like, no, of course I knew that. Do you know how long I've waited for you to like tell me that you're gay? Do you know how long I've waited? And I'm like, what? I've never brought this up. Like, really? And she's like, no, trust me, I would have remembered. Because she was one of my
an early gay allegations.
Yeah, she was. Well, I mean, she was my beard. Like, we went to prom together. Actually, we were a little. We had crushes on each other.
You didn't say that you guys like went to prom together.
Yeah, we went to prom together.
Space.
Well, she just knew, and I think that's how it was. That's like how it is with my friend Nadia that I saw at the festival. But
what was the other girl's name?
Charity.
Oh yeah, she's doing some charity, hanging out with you.
I felt like in Looney Tunes when they like are walking and step on the rake. I should have said her mom. I mean her name.
Oh, damn! You're gonna name Nadia. You might as well name Charity too.
I should have said her name was Candace or. Yeah.
My landlord used to be named Candace, and I got someone so good with Candace Durfin in your mouth.
Candace is too.
It was a male manipulator, and I felt so juicy and rich.
But it was just funny because I'm like, really? You never knew that I was dating dudes? Like, I mean, you guys see how I post online. You know how I talk? Like, I'm like, I don't know.
It's not confirmation.
It's not confirmation, and I'm realizing the last time she saw me was in like 2022, and like I really only started dating dudes in like 2021. So it's like
Tucker gay confirmed.
It wasn't.
Tucker bisexual. This is bisexual erasure. But trust if Tucker could erase bisexuals, he would.
I would like
Me too.
Like Thanos.
AKA
Boom,
erase
gone.
me. Guys, I'm bisexual too.
No, she not.
Yes, I am.
No, she not. And I'm not bisexual either, because that shit is.
Actually, yeah, never mind.
It's made up.
I stand with Caleb Herod, who's like all for bisexual slander, because we've invented that.
It is like not real. It's not real, and I love the tweet that one dude was like, "Oh, all of my employees want to say they have to take leave because they have long COVID. I'll believe long COVID is real when someone who's not bisexual has it."
I didn't know bisexuals had long COVID.
No, but it's just like bisexuality is really.
Pigs fly.
It's just not real. Maybe if you're young, you have a lot to learn.
Yeah, Tucker says he's bi, but I have never seen him with a girlfriend.
Tucker's not bisexual.
Pause. My computer just like freaked out.
It heard the bisexual erasure.
Is the phone still going?
Bruh.
What happened?
It like quit unexpectedly and it like
No.
everything.
Does it have the audio?
Does it have the poopio?
No, it didn't save the audio.
You're kidding!
Hey guys, we're back. The audio cut out, so we had to restart. Hopefully this doesn't sound too crazy.
Meow.
Now we're sad.
I'm just a despondent little kitten.
But death is a part of life. And maybe losing that file is what needed to happen.
How do you recover so quickly from losses?
I don't...
You've been losing your whole life.
What?
Sorry.
Yes, it's that. And it's not because I have an issue with touching my own emotions, being in touch with them.
Oh,
That's not the issue at all. Don't ask anyone. What were we talking about before it died? Who remembers? Alton? Boyfriend, do you remember? Cut that. Bleep that.
I know what we were talking about.
You're going to gatekeep it because you're depressed? Please share. I'm ready to jump back in. I feel very net neutral. I think the audio will sound fine. We were like halfway through and we're like, we just can't restart.
We were on a roll.
We were on a roll.
We
were on a poop.
Poop and roll.
Poop and roll.
Locked and loaded. Your butt.
You think you does shit?
You're not even a fart.
You were talking about how this girl from high school found out you were gay.
Oh, yes. And it was just about LGBTness.
So the only real girl crush that Tucker has ever had is when Like, you need to take the story.
Oh, that was the baton pass? I didn't realize that. Sorry, I was like getting distracted. I got water on the mic.
Picking at the mic. Okay.
Oh, yes,
No,
it was bisexuality. Bisexuality is not real.
Tell your story.
Back to poop, because obviously, like, that needs to be revisited. One time I was on a trip to see a friend.
He was on a trip to see this girl.
And I can't give any details because this person still doesn't know that this happened. And at the end of the day, like, as much as I want to be like bold and like funny about my poop, I do not want them knowing that this happened because they still. I can't. Okay.
Come on.
There's too many.
I tell my poop story.
Okay. Well, no. I'm just trying to figure out how to like give the poop.
It's funny.
Anyways,
and I don't think they are gonna care enough to watch our podcast. Don't be so full of
so
yourself.
coy.
You were full of poop that day.
I was full of poop because
This is what brought Tucker to the light about how IBS attacks. Cause,
yes, I'd never had an IBS attack before, and I didn't believe that they were real. And I have very close friends that suffer from very serious IBS, and I'm like, this is actually just embarrassing. Like, don't poop your pants. Like, I thought we all learned that a while ago. Apparently not, because I'm out on this trip to see this friend, and one morning we go out for a run. And I'm like, whoa. Huh. Okay. Because, like, I had just never had an IBS attack before. So I'm like, I'm feeling it. I'm like, whoa, this must be one of them.
Bubble guts.
This must be one of them super soakers. This is gonna be dangerous. You know, when you can like tell that it's going to be number 3 and not number 2. And so I'm like, okay, got it.
Number 3.
Number 3. Y'all don't call it that, number 3,
like
when it's diarrhea.
Liquid? Okay.
Yeah, that's a number 3. Because it's like number 1 and number 2 combined.
I get it.
You didn't need the math. So I've got a number 3 brewing, a code number 3. And I'm like, damn.
Code brown.
Code brown.
Coat the bowl.
Coat the bowl, paint the town brown.
He was trying to paint DL Trade.
I could have that day. Damn, I could have. It would. Ooh, that would have been a spray tan, bro.
Oh my god.
Because we're out for a run, and so she's a runner, so we're out.
The town brown.
We're out for, like, I don't even think we were going too far. Maybe 3-4 miles. Maybe not even that much. But we're on the last mile, and I'm like, whoa, this shit is serious. Where I'm like, I need to start thinking about getting this done. And so, like,
He's clenching sphinx.
Yeah, clenching sphinx, which is not easy when you got swass because you're out running, because it's in the middle of summer. And so it's like getting to a point, and you know, I never do anything to put anyone out of their way to help me ever.
Tucker can't accept help or ask for it.
I've got issues.
I got issues. You got issues.
I got poopy.
I know I got you on a good joke when you make the Windex cleaner noise.
And so I'm like asking her, I'm like, so where? Because I'm in a city I've never been to. Well, I've been there once.
So where is your bathroom of yours?
Where is that apartment of yours? Like, how far is this little loop we've gone on? Because this trot has been fun, but, you know, I think we ought to head back. And she's like, oh, don't worry, we're like a mile away or whatever. And I'm like,
1 mile having those. I would have disappeared. I would have beelined into the woods.
Exactly. Well, and that's when I'm like, okay, like, I'm like, oh, you know, for this last mile, let's push it. Let's get this shit.
Not push
like,
it.
Let's get this shit out. Let's get this hand.
Get home.
So we're going quick. I'm like, I'll set the pace.
You're sprinting.
Sprinting back.
You leave them in the
Yes,
dust.
exactly. So we get back to her apartment. We're like taking the elevator up, and at this point, I'm like, ooh, well, I'm glad we got back, because whoa, this is starting to get loud down there. And then she's like, yeah, you know, I'll have to. I think she had to go into the office that day. She's like, I just gotta, like, you know, shower real quick and then go in. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, we got all hot and sweaty. We do need to Like, rinse off for the day.
And
It's in the
Tucker
morning.
can't advocate for himself at all. So he's like,
Well, if
not
any-
gonna blow up the bathroom before she has to shower, and it's all hot and steamy.
if it was gonna smell anything the way it felt, I knew it would not have been. It wouldn't have been. It would not have been polite to have done that before she got into the shower. Where then it like.
Move, bitch.
So I'm just like, yeah, you do that. I'll shower second. He said again, I've never had an IBS attack before, so I'm like, well,
I can wait it out.
I can do it because I know what number 3
Tucker
feels
thinks
like.
any amount of stoicism and self-control can like get you out of any situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like my fear is the mind killer. Like that's the type shit I'm on. And so she goes into the bathroom. I'm like,
Knocking on the door.
Like,
How long are you gonna be in there?
I wouldn't even do that. 'cause
No,
I'm
he was
still
afraid.
Too embarrassed.
She's taking a long shower too.
Yes, because I'm like,
Tucker's pacing
oh
around the
my god,
apartment.
it gets so bad. I start to like pace, and I'm like, okay, like we've got to go. And I'm like,
How long is
there's
she in the shower?
maybe 20, 25 minutes. And guys,
Queen.
I'm saying like, if you've ever had an IBS attack, you have to understand.
That's a long time to
I
even
had
get back from the run.
I heard the first tornado sirens like an hour ago because we were on the run, and I'm running. That is like churning the
Dude,
shit
if
in
I
there.
was you, I would have gone outside and like shit on the side of the house or something.
It
the
got
apartment.
so bad that like
Shit in
eventually
the
I couldn't
sink.
even keep pacing because I'm like, I need to like focus like a meditative state to my root chakra to make sure that it stays locked. Like, and I'm just sat there like, you know, like when dudes have cube butt, mine was like,
Cute butt. He got Roblox butt. What are you talking about, boy?
even more. It was like 2 straight sticks because I've squeezed my cheeks so tight. Looked like the Twin Towers.
It
But
was like clenched frog butt.
frog butt. Bad. And I'm just standing there. I literally can't even move. And then it's getting to the point where I'm like looking around in her apartment. I'm like, where am I going to be able to shit out here? Because no way am I going in because I just can't be impolite. And this is someone that I used to have a crush on. And so it's like, it would have been embarrassing and to like be like, get out the bathroom. I gotta shit.
You know, I wouldn't have got all this courtesy, you know?
And so, yeah, no. Hell no.
You would have pushed me out the way. Move, bitch.
Because it was so bad, I at least would have knocked. Like it, and then so finally I hear the water go off. I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Imagine she's like, sorry, I gotta blow dry my hair in here real quick.
She finally gets out the bathroom. I'm like, wow, I need to shower. I reek. I'm like, we're like going through the door frame at the same time to get in there because, guys, this was one of those moments where it was like,
Sink or swim.
it was as I was pulling down the shorts. Like, and then it was like, boom! I'm like, I don't even know if that door was shut. I didn't check. It was like that, like dangerous of a situation. And I'm like, woo. And it was bad. And thank God I
Mudslide.
then had the excuse to like shower afterwards. Cause
You're like, don't go in there.
yeah, damn. I'm glad she went to work
Give it a
or whatever.
sec.
So then I'm like, whoa, so that must be what an IBS attack is. But now, mind you, time on the clock that I fought off IBS with my mind powers, hour and a half. You know? Because it's like
That's crazy.
whole ass run, sitting in the apartment.
I
getting
could
it
have
done.
an IBS attack and within an hour and a half I have a second one. Like,
But I mean, it was so bad I was like starting to shake. I was like getting worried. Like I had like typed out like a notes app that was like, this is like top 10 moments of photos taken right before disaster. And I've got a photo of me on like 0.5. Like
so like any facilities, like a gas
I'm like,
station
I should
nearby.
have thought to do that, but like she lives in downtown and like it would have been like in New York, you know what I mean? Like there's just nowhere that has, I mean, she was in like a high-rise building. So I don't even think like the lobby would have had a bathroom, just nothing. I just had no option
You
but
could squat
that
behind
toilet.
someone's dumpster.
So behind the dumpster, yeah, I guess so. It would not have been pick upable. What I left there in that bowl would
Liquid.
not have not have been. But this long-ass story, guys, we're only halfway through. Because it happens where I shit, I make it in the bowl.
Act 2 is even better.
It's bad. Yeah, exactly. Go get your popcorn and snacks for intermission here. Because later that day, we're like, okay, it was Barbenheimer weekend.
Yes. Big one on the
and
books.
We had bought the like fancy IMAX tickets that's like 45 minutes out of town to go see Oppenheimer with all of her and her film bro friends. And
You're really reliving it. The fact that I've heard Tucker retell the story like probably 5+ times to other people. He's being a little shy for the pod, but stay seated for the dramatics.
This part's bad. We're driving. I'm navigating because my dear friend is driving. I'm in the passenger seat, and I'm like looking at it, and I feel the feeling. And for everyone with IBS, I have to say it is really scary the second round because you know what it means. The first time when I was on the run, I'm like, I have diarrhea. Like, it'll be fine. Like, I can wait an hour to go take a shit, right? And I made it, but just barely. But this time I felt it, and it's like contractions. The contractions didn't start at 10 minutes apart. I was already like 7 centimeters dilated, and the contractions were like 3 minutes apart. And I'm like, oh no. And it was even worse that I had the phone with the Google Maps pulled up because I can see exactly 17 minutes away how many turns we have to take. And I'm like, okay.
So you have to be like, pull over really quick.
Okay,
Dude,
I can make it.
This was an MPreg fic, but it was a log in there that you were dilating.
It was an H-bomb, bro. It was so bad. But here's the thing. I have hope. Because I'm like, okay, one, it's 17 minutes. If I can make it an hour, I can do this. But also I'm like, okay, the way I cleared house earlier this morning, there's no way this is threat level midnight. Like, there's no troops left.
Already cleared out the pipes.
Yes, like, there's no way. Because mind you, I'm pooping every other day.
Oh, and he doesn't even poop on trips.
And I don't poop on trips. Oh, I forgot about that dynamic.
Not expecting any of this.
So I'm like, okay, this is one where it's like never trust a fart, and I won't trust a fart because it's probably got a little companion to it.
Companionito.
Exactly, that I'm not gonna be wanting to have happen inside her CRV. And so, but then we're getting like closer and closer to the venue, and I'm like needing to like sit up like this, where I'm like. And I'm like, praying she's not noticing, but I'm like, needing to shit so fucking bad. Like I'm like, okay, this is scary because this is the feeling I was getting when I was inside the apartment. And like I said, it is really scary when you know its voice.
Because when you know its voice, what the fuck?
Of the poop knocking. Poop follows. That is what I learned that day. Poop follows. Because we're like pulling up to the movie theater. We get on the exit. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so excited for this movie. We've got to go fast. I think we're already late. This thing going any faster? Like, let's go. Exactly. And you have to understand, I am such a control freak. So in this situation, for me not to be driving is already driving me crazy.
Oh yeah, Tucker has to drive, which is fine. I'm always passenger princess.
Driving me nuts. So we finally get to the place. It's like the IMAX theater. Barbenheimer weekend, guys. We had to park. I swear to God above. It was the last spot. And like the far corner. Guys, she hasn't even put the car in park. I've pressed unlock and had the door open. I'm like, so excited to see this movie. And I sprinted through that parking lot. I probably look like Roblox character trying to keep my butt clenched.
He left her in the dust.
And I'm like calling back to her because her friends have the tickets. I'm like, who's got those tickets? Because I know you can't get to the bathroom in the movie theater until you can. And I'm like, not. She probably did know I had to shit myself because there's no way. I was tweaking. Because I was having a poop-isode.
It was a poop attack.
It was the poop-demic that day. It was so
Poop-demic.
bad. And so we finally get into the theater. Her friends are there with the ticket. I grab it. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Roblox sprinting to go into the bathroom. Now, yet again, it's Barbenheimer weekend. The thing is packed. I see one stall open. At this point, y'all, I'm full on sprinting because it is like there's none. Like
It's make or break.
There's nothing holding this back anymore. I get into the stall, and this time I wasn't sure if the bathroom door was open earlier. I know the stall door was open. I did not shut the stall. I'm pulling down my pants. In the act of me bending, I spray liquid shit into my panties and into the toilet bowl. Thank God I didn't do like a spray on the wall. But I pooped
360.
myself into my panties. And so I immediately rip off. Oh, mind you, guess what I'm wearing? Jorts. Rip off the
It's the
jorts.
summer.
Shut the door. Hang them up. Take off the panties. Make sure none of that. Because this shit is. It's mobile. So I'm not trying to get any of it on my leg. I'm like trying to like get out of it. I was probably wearing compression shorts too, which are not forgiving as far as shit soaked substances. Trying to get it on my leg. It takes me like 10 minutes to clean up the aftermath.
Meanwhile,
of,
she's waiting out there for Tucker to get to the movie.
I took so long they went in. They stopped waiting for me. The group of people. And I'm like looking at the panty. I'm like, what do I do? It's like actual soiled diaper. And I'm like, okay. So then I rip out like half a roll of toilet paper. I mummify the panty wad with the Tootsie Roll middle.
Ew. What the?
And I'm like shameless because I'm like, I don't know because you can't think in that moment. If you've ever had IBS, you'll get it. I don't know if anyone saw me spray shit, but I know people saw me walk out that stall with my mouse tool.
Yeah.
And then I like Kobe that shit into the garbage. And I spend probably another 10 minutes washing my hands.
Yeah, Tucker also has like OCD issues with specifically bodily substances, so I know he was like on the ledge. Like he is right now.
It was so bad, y'all. I'm reliving it because now, mind you, you can only get so clean with the half-ply toilet paper that they have at the AMC.
I know. It was
And I'm free balling with shit butt in a pair of jorts. And guess what movie I have to sit through?
Poopenheimer.
Poopenheimer. Which is crazy because I had seen the making of the movie in that bathroom stall. Because that shit went nuclear. Like, that was
oh my god,
bad. Like, it was so bad. And now I am shitty butt in a pair of jorts. And I have to sit through... That movie's like...
It's like 4 hours
It's like
long.
Ben-Hur played over twice. Like, it is so fucking long. And it's so fucking miserable. To this day, I did not like Oppenheimer. I think
Never
it's a bad
saw it.
fucking movie.
Never saw it.
And I don't know if
Could
it's
pay me to
because
watch
I
that.
lived it beforehand or what. Like,
You saw
because I was a man who made a bomb.
You lived Oppenheimer.
I
You
was-
are You're Poopenheimer.
Poopenheimer.
Dude, I can't just... The sensory issues of having shitty butt and then freeballing in jorts.
It was
I'm
so
sick
bad,
for you,
y'all.
friend.
We are like driving home, and like the movie already is like so depressing. So like we're like, damn, that was really heavy. And so then we get back home. I'm like, Yeah, that movie was so bad. I feel like I gotta wash it off of me. I'm gonna go take a shower.
You were scrubbing up dubbing in there
So
between
then I
the
took
cheeks.
my second shower of the day. Oh my god.
There's no way she didn't know.
There's no way she didn't know. But I never told her because I was too
She
embarrassed.
was trying to keep your pride alive.
And you know what? I gotta thank her for that. That's all my friends from Alabama that like didn't want to assume that I was gay. They kept my pride on that too, even though they all knew. Poopgate happened, and I was a victim of Poopgate. But honestly, it's deserved for all the times I had made fun of people for just pooping their
Tucker
pants.
finally lived it.
I finally lived it where I get it. I'm like, no, you do just shit yourself, and it's that real.
This was evidence. Screenshot proof timeline.
And
evidence.
mine wasn't even that bad. I'm like, imagine I didn't like, because like I was almost there. Like I was a second away from getting it all in the bowl again, like another perfect.
Imagine if you
finish.
fully pooped your.
But if I pooped my jorts, I would have had to go home. I would have made my friend. We paid like $1 million for those stupid IMAX tickets to Oppenheimer.
You should have just got an Uber home and
The 45-minute Uber back into Denver.
like
I
waited
pooped.
in the car.
Because I pooped myself.
Like walked to the clothing store.
I still think that movie's bad because of that stupid ass.
I could not give a shit about that movie. Fuck the American government.
Bleep this. Fuck that.
Oh my god. One of my high school friends got like locally canceled because on Twitter they were like, fuck.
That being the whole tweet is so good. That's a generational
Or it was,
tweet.
like, better. I don't know. It was something like that.
That's a generational tweet. The RuPaul one, what is it?
Get off the cross, ladykins. We could use the wood.
Yeah, that it's exhausting to be around people who do their self-crucifixion.
That was you on the poop cross.
On the poop cross, I was.
So
but
these have
that's
been
my
the poop
poop
chronicles, the poop girls, poop follows.
Poop follows. Poop does follow. And
I
I've
hope-
never had an IBS attack like that ever.
Imagine it's days. And you're me.
And this is not the only poop attack she's had as of recent. We used to commit one of the 7 deadly sins on
scared.
Fridays at Whole Foods and get like
No.
6 trays of oysters because they're like $2 an oyster that day or $1 an oyster. And so one day we literally got so many oysters we didn't even.
Okay, let me tell it. You've been
okay.
talking. Let women fucking speak, okay?
Let women poop.
Okay. I'm so excited to get the prime deal at Whole Foods. The fucking oysters. We're gearing up. It's Friday. I'm working from home. I get off a little bit early.
Friday.
Finish my shit up. We go over there at like 4. We get 3 dozen oysters. 36. We were. This was a punishment for being gluttonous.
Yeah.
For being indulgent, gluttonous pigs. I think we were gonna watch like a Juicy show or something too.
It was the Ruby Frankie documentary.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, we did not watch that with oysters.
What was it then? It was something juicy.
It was like Salt. It was like Housewives or something. Salt Lake. Anyway, we get the 36 oysters. We get back. We prepare our little chimichurri. We got our lemon. I even drink a little champagne. Champagne. Whoa. Won't try to do that again, I swear. And, you know, we got the oysters on the ice laid out, and we had them pre-shucked. 3 trays. Remind, 36. So we are downing them. We're having a great time. And after we try to go chuck them outside on the concrete to see if they'll break, they don't even break. Shit's strong as hell. Just like the shit in my butt. The next day. Luckily, boyfriend was gone. I don't know where he was. I can't remember, but he was gone for the weekend. So Tucker was the fill-in. I am having such atomic bomb gas, like literally, like this was the nuclear state. That it was like
She had Chernobyl fart.
we had to like open the windows.
She had elephant foot Chernobyl fart.
Okay, that's messed up. And I got to a point where in my own home, Tucker's making me go outside.
In her own, it was for the best. The fucking paint was peeling off the walls.
This lead paint in here, you're actually gonna get bombed.
It was fusing with the lead paint.
Dude.
It was pulling the heavy metals out.
And I'll try not to be so crass, but it was getting bad. And our other friend was like, "Oh, I want to go out tonight." I was like, "I don't think I can. Like, I don't think I can put anything like rough on this tummy." But we already tried to go out that day. We went to the farmers market.
Yeah, we walked
We went to the Grove, and we went to the World Market there. And I still thought it was funny at this point because Tucker and I, like siblings, like I'm not embarrassed. My boyfriend not there, so I'm like gas chambering Tucker. Sorry, that was not appropriate. But Tucker's like following me through the store, so I'm crop dusting it.
But she's not timing them right, so I don't smell any of the first ones.
But I'm laughing so hard to myself because I'm like, how's he not noticing? Because it's
Because,
bad.
y'all, these egg farts were
I'm
dastardly.
getting embarrassed.
Well, we have oysters to blame on this.
Well, it turns out I fucking got food poisoning. Like, I was out of commission the next 3 like, had to take off work. Like, I was ill. Like, I was having such bad stomach cramps. Like, I was bedridden. But Tucker was making fun of me. He's like, "You're not sick. Like, you're not sick. I'm not sick, and I ate the oysters too." Gaslighting me. Gaslighting motherfucker.
She must have had the bad one. We didn't share the bad one.
I wish you had ate the bad one. Like, seriously, sorry. That's mean, but I do wish you had eaten the bad one.
But she finally got me with one of the nasty farts because we were waiting in line at World Market. And I'm like, I seriously was like, what the fuck is that smell?
I wasn't even trying to, too. I was like, we got to get home. Like, I was trying to make it out alive.
Yeah, she wasn't even trying to crop dust anymore. This wasn't for humor. And now, mind you, people are lining up behind us. She is continuing to crop dust. I mean, these are like eye-watering farts.
I'm embarrassed. I got bubblegum. I had food poisoning, okay? And he was gaslighting me. I would have stayed home.
Like, the farts are experiencing, like, nuclear decay. Like, it is crazy.
Half-life on them.
Pooptonium fart. Like, crazy ass. Just crazy ass.
The most beautiful girls you know have bubble guts.
Have bubble guts. And it got her, and she was out of commission. She couldn't even go into work.
Well, Tucker's like, "Come on, we can go out later. Like, come on.
Come on. Like, let's go out. Let's go have
We
fun.
get home and I'm continuing to have the most scary. Never had ones like that. It was reeking.
Poop follows.
So then the next day, I'm supposed to like sell my couch on Facebook Marketplace because at this point I had 2 couches in my new apartment and I needed to get rid of one. And
it was so triggering.
Tucker was
to her.
living with me, so he had nowhere to go. Like, I would have sent him home, but there was no home to go to. So he's like, "Damn, Ma," and I'm like, "Well, get the hell out of my house! Like, I'm the owner of this house." And then so the next day, the lady comes to like get the couch, and I'm like helping lift the couch, and I'm like, oh. Like, I'm just like so scared. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, "Tucker, wait. Like, I'm feeling really sick, like feeling really ill." And then I have like, Tucker is still like, "Come on, you can rough it out."
Yeah.
Tucker is being a jerk. He made it up.
Per use.
Yeah, jackass. Fucking dickhead. Gaslighter. Anyway, love this guy. I like lay down on the couch and then I'm having these like arresting stomach cramps. Like stomach cramps so bad, like I've never had stomach cramps like that. Like stinging, like, and I am bedridden the next 2 days. I think I was having scary shits, but like it was like stomach cramps so bad I couldn't sleep. I had food poisoning from oysters. I don't know if I can ever eat a damn oyster again.
Yeah, we can't.
And it's too bad because I really loved them the 2 times I had them.
Those Fridays were awesome. Oyster Friday,
So
no more.
fuck Whole Foods and that oyster
Fuck
deal.
Whole Foods.
It's
Fuck
since
Jeff
Amazon
Bezos.
acquired Whole Foods. So yeah.
Fuck.
I'm embarrassed by all of this, but I think there is power in vulnerability.
Wait, write that the fuck down. That was beautiful.
I'm Lena Dunham right now. Cancel me.
What is it? What is it? The one all beautiful women do.
Oh, all adventurous women do. That's me with the Pooptopia.
I've seen that on Instagram Reels. I've been getting a lot of HBO girls rewatch.
Well, that's a whole
that
different
podcast.
topic. Anyway, write into us if you have your own
Poopmageddon.
poopsplosion, intermittent poop explosions, poopdemic,
The poopdemic.
pooplear bomb.
Have you survived any of these?
You got a pooplear implant?
Pooplear implant. That's fucked up.
I got a cochlear implant. You're gonna paint DL Trade.
I'm painting Deal Trade tonight. Unashamedly.
Coat the bowl.
I don't like the bowl.
He's gonna glaze your hole and you're gonna coat
Ew. I'm gonna get up to some gay stuff. For those who know.
No, it wasn't a hand holding. That was like a dap me up.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
That was like you getting play finally.
I am getting play. I get hella play though.
Hopefully
I got a
Tucker
lot of...
loses his virginity soon.
I have lost my virginity.
Virgin Club. Send us your story. This is our email.
Poop stories.
Any poop horror stories?
Poop horror stories.
Write us in. Thanks for watching. I'm Isabella.
Guys, I'm Tucker, and I'm gonna miss you till next time.
Bye.
Bye, poopies. Bye, little
poopy.
poopers. Goodbye, poopy. Poopy with you till we poop again. Wanna poop.